Welcome to Kharis Tutorials. I'm Simeon Grace. I'll be taking you through the cutting and the sewing of this off-shoulder top, and I'll just be needing the length, the round shoulder measurement, the sleeve length, and the round sleeve as well. I'll also be needing the bust measurement in this tutorial. Don't forget, if this is your first time on this channel, kindly click the subscribe button. Also click the notification bell in order to get notifications for all our tutorials. And we upload the cutting and the sewing of our tutorials differently, so anytime you watch how to cut, remember to watch how to sew. You can also leave your comments in the comment box below. Alright, considering the bust measurement of 34 inches, I'll add 6 inches. You can add 5, 4, 6, 8 to that, depending on how wide you want your top. So I'll add 6 inches because of my sewing allowance, and that'll be 40 inches. Alright, so this is 40. I'll just double it so I can have 20 inches. Wow, this fabric, okay, so it means I have 20 inches folded. All right, so the length of my top is 22 inches. 22 inches is the length, so I'm going to cut it out. 20 inches is my folding. So I have 20 by 22. Okay, so this is 20 and this is 22. And I'm going to fold this into 2 again. I need to trim out these edges. Okay. All right. To cut out the armhole, I'm going to subtract 4 inches. 4 inches. It's like a buttock top, and I'll measure 8.5 inches. 8.5 inches. Okay, so, and normally my normal shoulder measurement divided by 2 is 7 inches. So I have excess. Actually, I don't need to deduct anything, so I'm going to cut it out. Just trace out the armhole. So what I have here is the shoulder divided by 2, which is 7 inches. And this is what I have after cutting. This is what I have. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is to cut out the plain material. I'll be using this elastic. The waist measurement is 28 inches. So I'm going to cut the elastic of 22 inches. I need a fitted one, and since it's elastic, it can easily expand. So I reduce the length of my elastic. I have 22 inches. All right, so now on the plain material, the round shoulder measurement, is 36 inches. And folding this into 2, I'll be needing the measurement of 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches, that's with the allowance. 2.5 inches. And the round shoulder measurement is 36. So I'm just going to measure out 40. That's the excess as well. I'm going to measure out 40 That's excess. I have excess already. I'm going to use elastic on the shoulder too, so that's the reason I'm adding to the normal round shoulder measurement. So just in case you want a straight material, you don't want to add any elastic, then you just cut out the normal round shoulder measurement, and remember to add your seam allowance. All right, so to cut out the sleeve, I'll be using the length of 16 inches. Length 16 inches. Okay, and the width, my normal round sleeve measurement is 10 divided by 2 is 5 inches, but here I want excess. I want a bishop sleeve, so more like a balloon. Yeah, so it's going to have elastic in between. So instead of the normal 10 inches, I need to increase this. So the increment depends on the choice. Depends on the choice of measurements you want. So on a norm, from my round sleeve measurement, the calculation ought to be 10 divided by 2, that's 5, then plus 3 inches for folding. I ought to fold 8 inches. Okay, now I'm going to leave that 8 inches the way it is, and the length of the sleeve that I want is 16. I'll add my allowance of 1 inch so that I can have 17 inches. All right, so I have 17 by 8. 8 is the folding. You can increase that. Okay, in case you want something full, because it's going to have elastic, so you can easily increase. I guess I want to increase this to 9 inches, though I don't want something big, not extra big as such. So all right, so I have 9 inches. I think it's okay this way. So I'm just going to cut straight first. I'm going to cut it out straight. Okay, then coming back to my main blouse, I'm just going to trace out this shape on the sleeve. This is the folded part, this is the edges for the two sleeves. So I'll just place it on it so I can have the same thing since I'm attaching it to this dress. Alright, so I'm going to trace out this shape, exactly what I have here. Alright, so this for this, and the other one be coming to the other side. This is coming to the other side, and this also is coming to this side, and I already have excess here, and I also have the excess here. So after joining this, I'll attach this, and I'll attach my elastic to the plain material, also my elastic on the main dress. I also need the plain material on this sleeve, and using this round sleeve, the base of the sleeve of 9 inches, that means the round sleeve I want now is 9 inches. That's the base of the normal sleeve, is 9 inches. So to get my 9 inches, all I just need to add to this is the allowance. Okay, so I also need to double this. So I don't need to line or fold the edge of my plain material. I'll just attach the sleeve to it straight away. So The length of this is just 4 inches. Just 4 inches is the length. And the round sleeve where I'm attaching it to, that's the base of my normal sleeve, is 9 inches. All I need is my same allowance, so I'll just make it 11. So I need 2 of these so I can attach to the other sleeve. Wow. So just place your material, then cut it out. That's all. So this is a cutting tutorial. If you find this tutorial interesting, don't forget to click the subscribe button and also click the bell to get notification for our upcoming tutorials. Don't forget, this is the cutting tutorial. There is need for you to also watch the concluding part, which is how to sew. So anytime you watch how to cut, remember to watch how to sew. And if you're watching how to sew, remember to watch how to cut for better understanding. You can also leave your comments in the comment box below. Thanks for watching Kharis Tutorials.